Hey guys, if you're watching this, I'm going to talk about decisions today and how they affect the future. So take a seat and revel as I talk about these things to you. Hey guys, Video Vixen here. Nice. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. What? That commercial with the camel is entertaining to say the least. This time around, I'm vlogging from my house before I leave to go to work, and I just wanted to talk about decisions. Now, as most of you know, I'm into superheroes. So, just yesterday I was watching a recent release for the DC Comics animated series. I don't want to bore you guys with boring details, but basically it centers around my favorite superhero, The Flash, and how he makes the decision in his past which affects the future. Well, his future, that is. And, it kind of just shows the fickleness of how our decisions that we make right now in the present could ripple a potential future for us. Like, everything that we do, every step that we take, every turn that we make, something very minute or very small could change the outcomes of our futures forever. And I think it's amazing the way that decisions are so intricate in the senses of where we go in our lives. And I just wanted to talk about that for a bit. Like, I know I made a lot of decisions in my life that, if I were to have probably either said yes to or no to, or maybe if I were to score one less point on a test or something like that, I could be in a whole alternate timeline. I think the concept of alternate timelines are very important because, if you could think back on your life and if you could just change one tiny significant little thing, just one little thing, would your whole future change? And these are all hypothetical rhetorical questions, but it's just something to keep in mind and be mindful of as we live our lives right now, I realized that one intricate, significant thing in my life that changed who I was forever was when I went to college and I discovered my love for video production. If I never decided that day, my freshman year, to play around with Windows Movie Maker, I would have never gotten an interest in video production. Like, that's the type of small, significant stuff that I'm talking about. Like, these little, small, tiny events that might not be significant at the time, but they do mend, who we are and what we are into and what we love. Like, let's say if there is a person that never had a child, would this person not learn the ideals of responsibility? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just an example, but, let's say if a person scored one less point on a test and failed, would they become a loser? Like, I'm kind of exaggerating, but these are the things that, that affect us and who we are today. So I want you guys to take some time to think about one significant event. It could be big or small. Just think about one significant event that has shaped who you are today. It could be years ago, it could be a month ago, it could be whatever. Just think about that one significant point in time where, you've made a decision or you made a choice or something happened, and it just changed the way you are, changed who you are forever. And I think these are the moments that we really need to cherish because they're not really recognized. Like, for example, in the movie, the character, The Flash, his mother passed away or his mother was murdered due to a person breaking into his house when he was younger, and he was on his way home, and then by the time he got home, his mother was murdered. So, for his whole life, he was like, grieving over that, like, hell, if I was faster enough, or if I was just, there a couple seconds earlier, he could have prevented all this. And I think what happened was that in the movie, not to spoil too much, his character, ran back through time and tried to stop the murder from killing his mom. But by doing that, he changed the whole outcome of his future. So, those tiny little things, in the movie that was a big significant thing, But let's say if we were to go back in time and change one significant little thing, would our whole future change? Another example is in, another show that I watch, Doctor Who. They have a whole episode, like, dedicated to, making one tiny little decision. Like, one of the characters, she had a job opportunity, and, she was driving her car, and she was with her mom, and then, her mom was telling her that she should make a left turn with the car, to go to this one job opportunity while she went to go another direction. And then when she ended up changing the directions that she turned, her whole life changed. So, I mean, these are just examples of things that show how small, significant changes could lead to crazy outcomes. So, as I said, I want you guys to ponder about a small or big change that you've made or decision that you've made that you could tell has affected your whole future, which is now your present. I think that's about it. That's the main thing I want to talk about. Other than that, I'm feeling good. I downloaded new music, so I'm going to listen to that while I go to work. That's pretty awesome. Shout outs to all the people that had birthdays recently, like my friend Brittany, and then there's Kit. I feel like I just miss out on people's birthdays, and they just fly. Alea, she has a birthday today. And I just feel like these birthdays just go and come. Random. I don't know why I'm talking about birthdays, but that's the thing. I know some of you guys don't like this toothpick in my mouth, but it's a habit, and it's better than something else. Doesn't matter. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Happy Wednesday. I'll see you guys on Friday. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Fade out.